Hi everyone, hello. Oh, you guys, here I am again. It's been another week and we got news yesterday that school is closed through the end of the year. So that's fantastic. The kids are pretty devastated, actually. They're pretty upset, especially my daughter. So you guys, it's going to be a long couple months. It's going to be the longest summer ever. Oh my gosh. Okay, but you know what? We're all going to stamp through this and we're going to make it through with all of our crafty supplies. Hey Karen, how are you doing? Yeah, it's going to be the longest summer ever. It's going to be the longest summer ever. But you know what? In August, you know what? They will be so excited to go back. So that's what I'm thinking. They'll just be so excited to go back. They'll never want to. Yeah, Karen, I know. Yeah, Megan is especially devastated, but you know what? We're going to make the best of it. We have no other choice. So we're just going to have to power through, make the best of it, and just keep stamping. All right, just some really quick announcements, you guys. Celebration ends on Tuesday. Yes, celebration ends on Tuesday. If you want to take advantage of any of those free products you get with your orders or that amazing starter kit offer, you need to take advantage of that by Tuesday. Okay, celebration's done by Tuesday. All right, we're just going to jump right into the card because we're just going to stamp. So look at this card that I made today, you guys. Isn't that cute? Isn't this just where we all need to be? Just sitting on the beach with some kind of coconut drink in our hand, right? Pina colada, whatever you want to drink out of a coconut. This is what we need right now. Isn't it cute? So I used the umbrella punch. I'm going to show you how to make this fun coconut. Lots of fun little accents on here. We're going to do the card we're going to make today, we're going to make in blue shades. This one I kind of went with pinks and oranges, but we're going to go with blues for this card. So I'm going to set this aside. This is what we're making. Set over here. Let me go through all of the supplies. There are a lot of supplies for this card, and I've already pre-done some of it. Now, we'll get to the greeting later, but I already have pre-done my greeting for this one. I'm going to change up the greeting, but I have two kinds of leaves from the tropical dies. These are in the annual catalog. These are not the tropical ones that are in the mini catalog. These are the ones in the annual catalog. So I've cut two of this little palmy one, or I don't know what you call it. I don't know, leaves. And then just one of these. So those are all cut out. Those are in Granny Apple Green. I've already pre-tied my bow so that you guys wouldn't have to watch through the pain of that. This is in linen thread. I've pre-tied my bow. I've already done some of the stamping and fussy cutting, and we'll talk about that in a minute, but I've already done some of the stamping and fussy cutting. All the Big Shot stuff I've already done, all the embossing. This is with the Tropical Weave embossing folder. You just need a 1 by 5 1/4 inch piece embossed, and this is, the Tropical Weave folder is in the mini catalog. So I kind of pulled from all places, you guys. I'm trying to craft. My DSP is from what is this called? The Follow Your Art DSP. So you can see I'm like down to like scraps of all the pieces. So, but this is what the DSP is from. I love this little pattern here. So that's the one we're using. This is for my coconut. I have a couple of pieces of Coastal Cabana. Our card base is Bermuda Bay. It's 8 by 5 1/4, and then it's scored at 4 1/4. And then just some scraps. So let's, scraps of white, Flirty Flamingo, and Crumb Cake. So let's do our coconut first before we start talking about all this other stuff. So let's do our coconut first. I have a piece of scratch paper I'm going to bring in to stamp. So what I did to make my little coconut, I used the Layering Circles dies. Let me pull these out. I used the biggest circle from the Layering Circles dies, and I cut that out. And then to make my little coconut, I just ran it back through and just cut out a little notch of it. You're going to cut out kind of like a football shape. So you're going to cut that out just like that. And then I took the same die and I cut out a piece of white. I didn't do a full circle for this one because we're actually going to end up cutting it off a little bit. We really only need like this much of the circle. So just do like half a circle of the white. If you're making a bunch of these, you can do like a whole circle and then just cut them up as you need them. So that is my two coconut pieces, and when we layer it all together, isn't that cute? It'll make a little coconut. But before we do that, I want to stamp my coconut. first. So I'm going to use, so from the Label Me Bold set, this is in the mini catalog too. I'm going to use this like splotchy looking one right here. And I'm going to do that in soft suede. This is soft suede cardstock for my coconut, and I'm going to do it in soft suede ink. So just kind of, it doesn't matter. If they overlap, you guys, they overlap. Coconuts are not perfect. Well, I mean, you know what I mean. Coconuts are coconuts. It doesn't matter. Then I'm just going to go over it. You just want to make sure you get all of that fun, like, texture to it. Now, I wanted to add some sparkle, so I'm going to use my Wink of Stella, and I'm just going to use it in my lid and just flick some on. And I know that you guys probably aren't going to be able to see this on the camera, but let me show you on my finished one. I don't know if it'll pick it up either, but there is all kinds of little Wink of Stella splatter on there, and it just makes for it just makes a really cool texture. I really like it. It's just some added extra sparkle. I mean, if you're going to send somebody a card with a little coconut on it, you might as well just add some extra sparkle. Who doesn't need extra sparkle right now? Okay, so that's our coconut all done, and we will assemble it all in a minute. Okay, let's do the rest of our stamping. So I have a scrap piece of white, and I've already done these because you guys, these took a while to fussy cut because they're so tiny. But I did 2 of the large flower and 1 of the small flower, and those flowers are from this stamp set, from the Free as a Bird stamp set. I wanted a smaller flower, and all of the flowers I had that were tropical looking were all a little bit too big. So, but I saw these and I was like, oh, that's perfect. So 1 of the small one, 2 of the big ones from the Free as a Bird set. I stamped it in Memento, so I'm just going to do 1 because, and we're not even going to fussy cut it because I already have all I need. So 1, and then I colored them with dark Bermuda Bay and dark Pool Party. So I really wanted a really deep difference between those colors. So in the middle and off to the side where there's those little hatch marks, I'm going to make it darker, and then when the petals fold over, I'm going to make it darker with my darker color. So up the sides, right here, just like that. And then I'm just going to go in with my dark Pool Party and then just blend it out. Just blend it together, blend it out. I just really liked that dark contrast of those colors. I think it really, really brings it out. Now on this card, I did the same thing, but I used Mango Melody dark, and I used the So Saffron dark. So just some different colors that maybe you don't use with your blends, and you guys can really blend with any colors. You don't have to stay within those color groups. So really just get creative and blend those colors out. So that is pretty much all I did for my coloring. And then I fussy cut them all out, but I'm not going to make you guys watch that. So just make sure you stamp 3 flowers. Do that. And again, do them in whatever colors. Again, this one I went with yellow and orangey kind of flowers, but we're going to do blue ones on this one. So I'll set that off to the side, and let's work on our umbrella now, because we do need to do some stuff with our umbrella. I just have a scrap of Flirty Flamingo. I feel like I'm like all over the place with this card. We're not doing anything like consistently, but that's kind of how this card came together. I had this thought for a couple of days, and it just kind of, it's just been this kind of mismatch of stuff going together. All kinds of stuff. All right, I'm gonna pull out my trimmer to make sure I'm in the camera. Well, you can use your Simply Scored also. Basically, I'm just gonna create some score lines. I'm going from, let me get my take your pick tool. So I'm going from this little point up to the top of the umbrella, and then from this point up to the top of the umbrella. So we're kind of just scoring a V. So make sure you use your scoring blade and not your cutting blade. Let me see. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but you know those drinks that come in your cocktails, those little umbrellas, they are, you know, they're just paper, but they have that like folded texture, and that's kind of what I wanted to create. So I wanted to add those score lines in. I wanted to add those folds in just to give it that look. Now I want to highlight those a little more, so I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo ink, my Flirty Flamingo sponge dauber, and I'm going to go around the whole umbrella real quick. On this umbrella I used Melon Mambo. I thought Flirty Flamingo would be a nice pop on this one. And then I'm going to just fold on each of those little score lines that we made and just do each of those little lines. And that just gives it, I think it just gives it that, I'm just gonna sponge a little bit more color on here, just a little bit. I think it just gives that nice little texture that you want in your cocktail drink, in your drink. I have to admit, guys, I don't like coconut. So I don't know what you drink out of a coconut. I don't know, is it a pina colada? I don't know. I don't like coconut. I don't like the way it tastes. So I don't know. I've never had a drink out of a coconut. Okay, let's see, where are we? Let's do our little umbrella handle. We need that. We need our punch for that too. The punch is in the mini catalog as well. So if you're looking for this umbrella punch, it's in the mini catalog. All right, I think we're ready to start gluing. Now I'm gonna glue my handle on my umbrella, and I'm gonna glue it upside down. I'm gonna put my handle under here because I didn't want any of that to show on the bottom. I wanted just a straight little bottom because, you know, when you get they don't have hooks on them. They're just like on little toothpicks. So I just wanted a straight one. So I'm gonna stick the handle in the back. So that's what I did for that. Let's set that aside to dry. And I think we can start assembling. So let's get to our actual card base. So I have this scored at 4 1/4, so it's gonna be 1/2 inch shy on the front, 1/2 inch short with my bone folder. I'm gonna give that a good fold. Now I have just 2 pieces. These are 3 1/2 by like 1 1/2. You could do like 3 1/2 by 1, 3 1/2 by 3/4. This is just, I didn't want to waste a whole piece of cardstock. So I just pulled out some scraps. So these are just going to go on the top and the bottom here. And then we're going to put our designer series paper right on top, just like that. Hope that makes sense. Hope you guys, does that make sense? Let me get my snail. These are going to go flat down onto the card and just like this. So let me open this up so I can line these up better. So just do an even border on the left, on the right, and on the bottom. I'll stick this one down with some snail. And again, we're just going for that even border on the left and the right and the bottom. You could do a full piece of Coastal Cabana here, or whatever color you're using, but I had scraps of Coastal Cabana, and if I wanted a bigger sheet, I would have had to cut into a new piece of cardstock, and honestly, I couldn't bear myself to do that. So I had scraps that'll do, so you can do that. So I'm gonna stick actually we're gonna assemble everything on here, and then we'll stick it on. So let's get to, we can glue this piece down before we lose it as well. This is our texture weave piece. This is 1 by 5 1/4. This is just gonna go right on the inside, so just give a nice little border, same border, left, right on the side there. There we go. So that is what our funky little card looks like so far. Okay, man, I am all over the place, you guys. All right, let's get to our coconut. I'm gonna use some dimensionals. I'm gonna flip it over, and just right here, right under that little cup part, I'm going to just stick on my coconut just like this. And then if you have anything hanging off the side here, just trim it up. Just give it a little trim. Nobody will know. So there's our little coconut. Isn't that cute? Okay. And then we're gonna stick on actually we're not gonna stick on our umbrella because that has to go on the DSP. So we're gonna do we're gonna do all our greenage on the bottom. So I'm gonna do a lot of adhesive just along the bottom down here, just so everything sticks. I had to trim mine. Let me bring this back in. I had this hanging off quite a bit like this, but then I realized it's not gonna fit in an envelope. So I'm actually gonna pull these down a little more just so that they fit in an envelope still. So they're gonna overlap quite a bit on the bottom here, but I really love that look of all that greenery down there, all those little leaves. All right, and then, oh, not on that side. Which side do I want it on? This side. We're just gonna add this other leaf. And you could add color to these. You could use your sponge dauber and add lots of color to these and really make them pop out a little more. I just thought just the little bit of palms would be very cute. Okay, now we're gonna stick this whole thing to our card. And I'm gonna put a few dimensionals just on the bottom of the coconut here just to hold everything in place. And then I'm going to use some snail just on the top, because the white part has already been popped up on dimensionals. So if we were to put dimensionals on that, it wouldn't lay flat. So just on the bottom of your coconut. This is going to go right down here, just like that. Now for our umbrella, I'm actually going to cut 3 of these. I'm going to put one in the center and then one on either side, real close to those score lines. And that'll further make it kind of pop up like that and make the, you know what I mean. How those little umbrellas go. Okay, there we go. And just a little bit of adhesive on our stick on the bottom there. Okay, you can use a glue dot too if you don't like liquid adhesive. This is just gonna go down just like that. Pop that up. Isn't that cute? So cute. All right, we're gonna add our bow, our linen thread bow here. I have some glue dots. I'm gonna stick one on here. I only have my paper pumpkin glue dots because I cannot find my roll of glue dots. I don't know where it is. This is just gonna go right on here. Just like that. Oh, it's so cute. All right, we're gonna use the Tombow, or you can use glue dots. We're gonna adhere our big flowers. So I'm gonna put one kind of down here. Oops. Just gonna stick one there, and I'm gonna put one up here. And you could use mini dimensionals for this one. I don't have mini dimensionals out, so I'm just gonna cut another little piece. And stick that on there. And I cannot get dimensional backings off today. And that one just is gonna be popped up. Isn't that cute? Okay, now we're gonna do our greeting. Now for this one, I searched and searched for a greeting that would be really cute on this card, and I honestly could not find one, so I went into my paper pumpkin stamp sets and I found this one. This is a really old paper. I don't even remember what paper pumpkin this was from. I have no idea, but I really loved this little friend greeting. However, as soon as I was done making this card, I realized, hello, in the dies in the mini catalog, there's an aloha, which would be perfect. So I die cut that, and I die cut it on the adhesive sheets. So it's a little sticker. Let's see if I can get this off. But it's on the adhesive sheet, so just peel off the backing. But you guys go through all of your stamp sets. I'm sure you guys have something that would be really cute for this. Okay, that was harder than I thought. Oh, that is perfect. That is so cute. Maybe I'll take this one off and put an aloha on that one. So cute. I think that aloha is perfect. All right, so just make sure that's stuck really well. I don't need this anymore. So I think they're both cute though. I mean, that friend is perfect too, but this one, super cute. Okay, final thing. I'm gonna stick some dimensionals on the back of this one, on the back of our DSP, and we're gonna stick it onto our card. So this card, I mean, it comes together quickly once you get all the pieces together. I mean, the fussy cutting definitely took a while, all the die cutting, all the coloring, but once you get it all those pieces, it actually goes together pretty quickly. And it's super cute. And you guys, we all just have time to craft right now, right? So it's one of those cards. It's just really fun to just sit and make. Oh my goodness, I love this one. Coastal Cabana is my absolute favorite color. So I love them both. Okay, finishing touch though, I do want to add some rhinestones to my flowers. So I'm going to grab some of these little rhinestones and just put one in the center of each flower just for some more sparkle. Oh my gosh, it's so cute, you guys. What do you think? Which one do you like better? Tell me if you like the Bermuda Bay Coastal Cabana one or the Petal Pink Mango Melody one. I want to know which one you guys like better. Oh, I think I might like this one better. But I love them both. They're so cute. So, so cute. Oh, and this DSP, I should have mentioned, this DSP was from the Free as a Bird DSP too. And let me see. There it is. I think it's called Free as a Bird. Bird Ballad. Sorry. Bird Ballad. So this DSP is from this package. And I think that was the only difference. Was just the DSP and the colors. And then the greetings. But I think everything else is the same on them. So it's really cute, guys. Let me know what you think. I don't know if I'll be back in tomorrow or not. Just, you know, watch my page. I may pop in tomorrow. Who knows? who knows? We're just at home, so who knows what I'll do. But thank you guys so much for joining me. If you do need to place an order, go to my online store. Remember, celebration ends Tuesday, so make sure you get all those orders in by Tuesday. And I will see you guys definitely next Thursday for our weekly Facebook Live on my other page, on my business page. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. And if you're watching this on Facebook, please share this with your friends. If you are watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Stay safe. Bye.